Ashley Krug with the city's environmental services is joining us once again here on Daybreak. Ashley, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And today we are talking about recycling paper more specifically, and talking about America Recycles Day, which is on or around November 15th. And I know the city has an event that's going on through December 17th for America Recycles Day. Tell me about that, Ashley.
Absolutely. So this year, because we weren't able to have an in-person event, we really wanted to challenge the community to hit a target material and to try to recycle that material a little bit more. So we have our first ever paper recycling challenge at our drop-off sites this year. And so paper represents a huge amount of what we see going into our landfill. When we look at our waste composition studies, about a little over 25% of what's inside the landfill right now is paper. And paper is one of those things that really frustrates me because it's so easy to recycle. And frankly, once it enters a landfill, it takes a really long time to break down. Whereas recycling it is going to get it back out on the market very quickly. And so we're really encouraging people to recycle that paper at our drop-off sites throughout the month of November and into December. So I want you to think about most of the papers you're using on a daily basis are papers that we're using here. Magazines are going to be fine to go in there. We even will take hardcover and softcover books to go in there. I just want you to remember to remove the metal elements. And so if you have a spiral notebook, for example, remove that spiral before putting it inside there. Obviously, any of those things that have glitter or foil on, we want to remove and not put those inside those bins as well. But even if you're getting mailers that maybe have the plastic little window on it, those are going to be fine to go in there as well. Okay, we really just want to be making sure that you're keeping that clean and dry, the paper you're putting inside there.
And then the paper that is recycled that we drop off at the recycling center, they are turned into something right here in the community, right? And
absolutely.
This is an example of it, and I think this is pretty amazing. Can you explain where the paper goes and what it's turned into?
Absolutely. So this is actually cat and pet litter, and this is from yesterday's news with Nestle Purina. They actually put a plant here inside Springfield to take our paper and to turn it into something new. And this is a really unique representation of kind of that market development opportunity to really make something and build jobs inside of our community. And so this goes across the nation. It's going to just shred that pet and cat litter and turn it into something, or excuse me, the paper into pet litter for the community to be sold across the board.
Yeah, and this is what it looks like. It's pretty interesting. So this is all paper. And like you said, Ashley, if you break it and look closely enough, you can see that it actually looks like tiny pieces of paper in there. And that is pretty amazing to me, that something that is recyclable here stays here in the community, and as you mentioned, brings more jobs and other opportunities as well.
Absolutely.
Ashley Krug with the city's environmental services, thank you for being here.
Thanks so much.
We'll be right back with more right here on Daybreak.